Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel that brings you everything old school related. And today we are playing 7-point Singleton, tournament 39. We're in the semi-final against Victor, and Victor's a former 7 points champion. We've actually played against each other twice in X points. I beat him the first time 2-1, he beat me the second time 2-1 in some very close games. And yeah, so it's going to be an interesting match. We're both playing black-red mid-range. He's playing some slightly different cards, which I'll highlight in just a second. This is the point system on the screen. It is a proxy-friendly format. So if you feel like you want to play this, then feel free to do so. And let's just get straight into the Decktech then, and then straight into the match. So this is Victor's deck. Yeah, there's some noticeable differences. Can't even speak. He is playing the Falling Star, and I think that's a really good card in this format. Deals with multiple threats, and like you've seen in previous videos, my deck can be a little bit slow, so Falling Star seems like a fantastic card. I'm playing him to Torak instead, but the points are pretty much identical, except from the Falling Star. I do play an Earth Elemental, and he plays a Giant, or two-headed Giant, I think it is. I don't think there's that many different changes. But the thing is, with black-red mid-range, it kind of builds itself, really. What I would say is that maybe, like, because they're aggressive, the format seemed a little bit aggressive. Maybe playing like Black Knight or something like that might have been useful. Like an Order of the Ebon Hand. But I think those are the only changes and differences that we have between us. I'll have a look at my deck now. So this is my deck. Like I said, I think the only noticeable differences are the Earth Elemental, the Hymn to Torak. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. I don't think there's that many different changes to the deck. Like I said, it does build itself. Falling Star would be really useful in this matchup, but Hymn to Torak can be pretty good as well, especially when you Demonic Tutor it and Hymn to Torak your opponent. Yeah, so let's just see how we get into the match then, how we get on. And make sure you give the video a like if you like it. Subscribe to see future content. It goes a long way to future content. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the match. Alrighty guys, let's get straight into the match then. And yeah, Victor's a good player, very very good player. Made multiple semi-finals and finals and X points, and he seems to be doing very very well in 7 points. Super nice guy to play against, really good player, skilled player. And yeah, he's been doing very very well on the old school Magic scene. And whilst recording this video, I can say that Victor did win the 7-point Singleton World Cup final, so in Madrid. So he's a very good player. Well, we both start off with Swamps, and he plays an AO pile. Looks like my playmat needs a good clean. It's a bit dirty. Do like his old school playmat. Very nice. It's got a Witches, so that will survive an AO pile activation. Although he could most probably shoot the Witches if I activate it, because he can redirect the 1 damage back to the Witches. All right, he's going to Stone Rain my Swamp here. He's getting a bit frisky with my lands. Hopefully we've got another follow-up land. Yes, we have, thank God. We attack for 1. And we Hymn to Torak him, so he blows up my land. I get him to discard 2 cards. Only fair. Right, he loses an Assassin and a Fisher. And then he draws. No follow-up land. Interesting. He tries to blow up my lands, and then he has no follow-up lands to follow up with there. Well, now we've both got 3 lands. Okay. Oh God! Just another land drop. Another Witch's attack. Blimey! I wish we had a bit more pressure than 1 damage per turn, but beggars can't be choosers. We have got a 4th mana here. For a Coffin, okay, so no creature, unfortunately. A Juicer would have been perfect there, actually. Okay, plays a Gargoyle. Alright. Strip the Black Source. Gonna put it in the coffin. Just attack for 1, my god. Oh, we'll get there in 16 turns. See if he can draw his third land. So he's struggling for mana here. And we're struggling to find actually anything to win the game with, so alright. 5th damage from the witches. We have got 5 mana, so we must be able to cast something, surely. Alright, a manipulator. Okay, we're going to tap down his mountain. Does find his third land here. We're going to pass the turn back. 3 mana for a Stone Rain. Okay, so we're attacking his mana base now. Most going to manipulate his land during his upkeep. And now he seems to be drawing land. Do you need to actually win something, play something to win the game with here? Getting a little bit concerned. This switches isn't going to go all the way, I don't think. 4 mana for a... Okay, well, that's good. Tap down his swamp most probably during upkeep. Yeah. Blimey. What a weird game. Very strange game. Okay, he's got 3 mana. A falling star would be brutal here. Oh, he's going to immolate on... Oh, and use the AO pile to get rid of the Dragon Whelp. Good play. Untap our stuff. Hopefully we play something of worth in a minute. He has only got 2 cards, I believe, in the hand. We attack for 1. This thing's done about 8 damage. It's unbelievable. This Kumbaya Witches is an absolute hero. Tap down his swamp. Okay. We untap. Draw. Hopefully something good. We seem to be struggling for mana, even though we've drawn about 1 million cards. Oh, we're passing the turn again. What is going on? Alright. Well, we're taking him off black mana anyway. Oh, now he's got black mana. He's got a disc. Oh god. Okay. That's going to change things. Just having a good old think here. I might have a shatter. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Oh, detonate. Yeah, buddy. Crashes to 7. I think this Kumbaya Witches has done about 10 damage. I think currently on 6, so that's mental. This Kumbaya Witches deserves a bloody medal. I'm just messing around with my lands. That's what I tend to do. He plays a coffin. Oh my god. He's going to try and coffin the witches. This is how desperate he is. Attack for 1. Put it down to 5. And Earthquake. Yeah, I do have to reveal it. Alright. Finally. God almighty. Alright, let's do look at my deck. Look at Victor's deck and then we go into game number 2. So my deck then, pretty much the same as his. Need to be aggressive against him. He could be really problematic if he gets like a sinkhole and Stone Ring, because I seem to be struggling for land. I don't know why. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup, this one. A really interesting matchup because we're pretty much the same deck. The Hymn to Torak did seem very good against him though. So yeah, let's look at his deck. So obviously Victor's deck is pretty much the same. And what I will say is the Falling Star could be problematic. especially against multiple things like Rock of the Carriages, Dragon Whelp, and things like that. So we have to be wary of that. And also it does tap down the creatures. A lot of people forget that. So, alright guys, let's just get straight into game number 2. Nope. I have mulligans. Oh my god. Okay, we're on the draw though, I presume, so it's not the end of the world. And it looks like Viktors kept. Mulliganing in 7 points can be quite brutal, especially if you go to 5. The likelihood of you winning goes down dramatically. Not in other formats you can come back more often with 5 cards, but 7 point Singleton, not so much I don't think. Alright, let's see how we get on then. Do keep a 6 card hand. We're on the draw, which is good. We draw. Start off with a factory. Oh god, he sinkholes the factory. It's going for our mana base, and when you've mulliganed, that is pretty bad. So we're already behind on lands here. We have got a mountain, so if he does activate the factory, we could have a boat or shatter. Got another land. Oh my god, okay. And a strip mine from the mountain. That is very nasty, Victor. Very, very nasty of you. Alright, got bad lands, that's good. Four mana for a Juggernaut. We're going to bolt it. Three mana for a hail pile, so we can use that for the factory at least. Four cards in hand for me. He's going to play a disc. Okay, fair enough. Untap and draw. Got a fourth land, which is good. Got a Fellwar Stone. Alright, so we're going to play the Fellwar Stone and hope that he sacks the disc here to take out the AO pile and the Fellwar Stone. Kind of enticing him here to pop that disc. Alright. Got another land, so we're not struggling for land at least. Could play another creature to entice him to sack the disc. Don't know about this. Okay, he's going to sack the disc. We use the AO pile. Alright. And the Fellwar Stone's gone. Okay. Don't know. Don't know. That's like a 3-for-1 there. I don't know. There was no rush there. Maybe I could have waited that out actually. Okay, manipulator. Manipulator's going to be a problem. Just going to tap down my Badlands. Got 2 cards left, or 3 cards left. I'm not too sure what the hell I'm looking at here. Alright. Maybe looking at his deck, because you do get to look at decks in top 8. Alright, well. He's got substantially more cards than me though. I'm not liking this board state. It's looking quite problematic. The manipulator is going to be a serious problem. I'm going to stone rain my Badlands. That's unfortunate. So you got double black now. I'm going to draw. Yep, got double black again. 5 mana for a Earth Elemental. That's pretty good. Gonna go to combat. I presume you're gonna tap down the whelp. Okay. Earth Elemental is a very good card. There's a terror for it. That's unfortunate. Now he's going to tap down my factory, smash him for 2. You could tap down my Dragon Whelp next turn. So, not great. Five mana for a Sangir. Go to combat. Tap down the manipulator. Yeah, sorry, the Dragon Whelp. Well, we're putting pressure on at least. Not too sure what's going on there. A bit of a oubliette on the Sangir. Bit of a blur. Stagnation with the Wi-Fi maybe. Alright. You draw. Five mana for a detonate on the manipulator. That's good. Alright. Goes to 14. That's very good. Okay. Things are looking up. Attack for 2. We're down to 12. Nothing. That is surprising. Alright. Attack. Pump it for once, sorry. You're gonna bolt it. Okay. That's unfortunate. 4 mana for a Juggernaut. That's pretty good. But you could block it with a factory though, so that's... Is this a shatter? Unfortunate. Seem to have quite a lot of answers. Attack for 2, put us to 10. Two mana for a animate dead. Oh my god. Okay, that changes things. So I'm probably gonna get my Earth Elemental, isn't he? Oh my. Okay. Right. It's very much gone in his favour now. Dealing with a 3/5 is really difficult because obviously -1 due to the animate dead, and he's got a factory, so things could turn south very fast here. Okay. Go to 5. Oh no. Okay. That's bad. And he's got a book. We draw. Ah no. Okay. Let's go to game number 3. Let's see what happens in game number 3 then. And we were on a mulligan to 6 then, so put up a bit of a fight. I do really like Victor's playmat. Very nice playmat. We start off with a factory and a pass. Mountain pass. Swamp and pass. Ah, strip. That's unfortunate. Draw. Got a follow-up swamp at least. Swamp and a pass. Two mana for a Felwar Stone. So we're ramping up quite nicely. Got a third land here. Gonna pass the turn back. Play Guardian Beast, that's good. Guardian Beast, very good. Especially if you've got Chaos Orb or something like that. Wow, he's going to use Chain and a Bolt on the Guardian Beast. That is a lot of cards for one creature. Oh my god, Earth Elemental. That's going to be hard to deal with. Oh, he's missed a land drop. Holy shit. Okay. Attack for 4. What is this? An animated? Yes, it is on the Guardian Beast. Okay. 4 mana for a book. Okay, things are gonna. If he can't deal with this book, he's in serious trouble. Well, he can't deal with it actually because of the Guardian Beast is untapped. So. Animate Factory. Actually gonna just attack for 6, okay. I'm gonna keep the Guardian Beast on tap just in case he's got a shatter or something. No, we were gonna play something, but I think we're just gonna draw a card at the end of his turn. Alright, he's playing a Juggernaut. We're gonna draw from the book. Untap and draw. Wow. Okay, let's see what happens here then. Counting. Earthquake for 3. Knock him down to 7. Animate Factory and win. Oh my god. Out of nowhere. What on earth? Alright. That was a pretty epic quarterfinal match against Victor. Like I said, Victor is current world champion. I've never been to Madrid, but I'm actually thinking of doing it next year, so you may see me battling there. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe to see future old school content, and as always, I thank everyone for their support. You've been absolutely fantastic, and you've really embraced me over the last year or so. So, all right, you take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.